things you do. Hello, everyone. Hello, 2017. Can you believe it? It's here already. This has been a fabulous year. And you know what? 2017 is going to be epic. That's right. It's going to be epic. I'm so happy to be back here. And I want to thank all my supporters, everyone that's been viewing and keeping in touch with everything and following me. It's just been fantastic. And I want to just tell you, this last few months have been very exciting. The last time I was here, I was actually a nominee. And I thank Flavor Flav and all the people that voted me in. I've been nominated since then, so I wanted to make a public announcement that I'm officially nominated for the best R&B category. So that was a very exciting moment. Definitely something that I was really looking forward to, and I feel very honored again. And this is what Artist Alicia is about. It's about support and motivating everyone and just giving everyone an opportunity to display their talent and abilities and so forth. So I'm just so glad to be here and glad to use this as a platform to give back to other people as well. And also, I have some other exciting news. I actually did a movie sometime this year, actually last year, Patriots Day, and I'm going to see it. And I'm not going to tell you what role that I have, but you guys, if you go check the movie out, you'll see. So I'm not going to speak too soon because you know how this business goes. They can cut you out real quick, whatever. But Peter Berg, if you're out there listening, better not cut me out this movie, okay? And Mark Wahlberg, you too. And Donnie and all you guys, you know, we're supposed to be doing that song together next year we talked about. So put me on your roster. I always give shots out to everyone. But, you know, it was a great team. Mark Wahlberg, you're phenomenal. Everybody that was there, that was on the set, we all worked hard. It was just a great opportunity. And I actually got to do a lot of active things as an actress. It's so nice when you can utilize all those skills. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I always wanted to be an action actress. We all move on because we don't have much time. And again, it's only 25 minutes. And with my life, we need a whole week or a whole year, actually. So thinking about extraordinary people, I have someone very, very nice. Somebody that's very exciting. He has a lot of things to offer. He's a phenomenal person. He's a motivational speaker. He's very handsome too. Girls, I know you out there listening. Look at him over there blushing. Let's welcome Michael Panis. Nice to see you. Nice to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, I'm blushing now.
Oh, you look very nice too. Very nice.
Thank
Gotta be on Artist Unleashed, you know? We represent.
Absolutely.
And you know, he got some rap skills too. He was rapping over there earlier. So maybe he can demonstrate some later. So, Mike, tell us about yourself. I know some of your background, and I want you to tell them because I think it's nothing like telling people about yourself. It's your story. And I know that you have a quest for motivating, a quest for inspiring and educating. And I'm very just really excited about hearing more and glad that you're here to share this. So tell the audience about what you do. What brings you here?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say thank you to Sheena and everyone else that was involved in getting me here. Got to give a shout out to my boy Harry Thomas. I was connected with Sheena through Harry Thomas. So just want to thank him and give him a shout out that I'm actually here.
You're very young.
Oh, well,
you got some good genes.
Thank you.
Good genes. Ooh, 36.
Yeah.
I was going to say 26. You know, we're going to have to talk because I need some nice looking men for a scene in a movie. But let's talk business first. Okay. Let's get back. Stay on track, Sheena. Stay on track. Sorry.
Yeah, I love the easygoing environment here. I love what I chose to do about 6 months ago. I made a decision using events that have happened in my life.
Right.
And has brought me to where I am today to decide to be a motivational speaker, to give back and help others and try to inspire and motivate people just to become better and treat life like tomorrow is never promised and just enjoy every second. And that's what I try to do every day.
Definitely. I like that. You have many engagements in the area or globally. Let's find out what's going on, because if not, we're going to have to make sure you get there. You
know? Definitely. I've been working very hard, getting out there. Even today, I was out on the road, and my main audience target market is high schools and colleges and military bases. And I want to become national and fill up the Madison Square Garden or the TD Bank North Garden one day and just hold an event and just speak about life and treating people with respect. And that's the biggest thing that I want to give back and help others is just to, I always have this saying, I want to change this world one person at a time.
As I was reading some of your bio earlier, I noticed that you had said you have military experience. Were you in the Marines at one time too? And you were honorable Marines? And that's great. So tell me about the Marines experience.
Yeah, I grew up an athlete, played sports, and just realized when I was younger, my father was a Marine, and my grandfather was in World War II in the Army. My great-grandfather was in the Army as well, and I was a fourth generation military, and the Marines was the only branch of service that I looked into. And yeah, I joined when I was 16 years old.
Very young.
Yeah.
So did you know that I know you said it was more of the family thing. Everybody in your family had this experience. But was it something that you were motivated to do, or they talked you into doing it?
Oh, my dad really wasn't too pushy about the military at all. It was just something that I knew that I wanted to do. I knew I wasn't going to go to college right after high school. Okay. I believe it's such an honor to serve in the military and to honor this country. Without the people that have served before me, I wouldn't even have the opportunity, and we wouldn't even have the opportunity to sit here like we do today. So,
absolutely.
So that's what it is. I just love the military, and just wanted to give back and serve my country and do whatever I could to keep this the best country in the world.
But how did that impact you to where you are now?
Military just gives you confidence and to persevere through anything in your life. You know, you're given tools as a Marine to make it through tough situations. And, you know, where I am today, I kind of went through some adversity back in my life, and just kind of gave me the strength and the confidence to get through and just be the best person that I could be.
So what was your most challenging experience while you were in the Marines? What was your most challenging thing about that? And were you in a relationship?
The Marines, the most challenging part was definitely being away from your family and friends, and you make new family and friends. You know, pretty much everyone that you serve with, wherever you're stationed, that becomes your new family and friends. You know, I've established great relationships with Marines that I met in the Marine Corps. I was just speaking about it earlier. I keep in contact with a lot of Marines, and just you know, depending on your brothers. That's the term that we use. You know, you depend on your brothers for survival and during war times and just your everyday life as a military person. Right. So yeah,
I would think that it's a lot of discipline involved.
Yes.
In Marines, right? Are you the kind of person that get up and, you know, the creases have to be all lined up in your pants and your tie got to be on straight and the right shoe has to be lined up here?
I call it an OCD kind of.
Oh boy, OCD, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with the Marines, but I believe it does.
Well, I see you very polished, so, you know, it does good. It does well, right?
Yeah, I
just benefits to that.
I just believe that's the only way to be in life. You know, try to be in order and neat in your appearance, and just
definitely.
It's taking pride in whatever you want to do.
That's right, absolutely. It's all about pride and everything too. Now going back to your beginning of time after your Marines, there was a very, very evoking story that I had the pleasure of reading, because as evoking as it was, it actually it taught me a lot of things about you. And this is what I say all the time: we can't judge a book by its cover. No one really knows until they open up that book what's inside, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The amazing story. So I just want to say, you know, I want you to tell your story, because I know more about the problems, the issues that occurred. But you tell your story to the audience here, because it's more than that.
I became a motivational speaker, like I said, because of events that have taken place in my life. Early on, I didn't touch on it, but I lost my biological mother when I was born. So that's another motivating factor that I had in my life. I just miss my mom. Just want to make her proud of her son. And I know she's looking down on me up in heaven. It gives me the motivation and the drive to be the best person possible. And after I got out of the Marine Corps, I decided the Marine Corps wasn't going to be a career for me. So I decided to pursue college. I enrolled at Eastern Connecticut State University.
Oh, nice.
And I was studying business, and I was doing pretty well in college and pursuing my dream to graduate college, which I never thought would be possible. The discipline, like you said, spoke about earlier, that I gained in the Marine Corps gave me the confidence and to be the best student possible. And I was at Eastern Connecticut State University and excited to graduate. And like every other college person in the world, likes to go out and have fun with their friends. And one Friday evening, I went out with my friends, and I was driving that night. We went to a bar up at the University of Connecticut, and I was heading home after spending the night out with my friends. And I was driving home, and I was bringing my good friend that was in the passenger seat home. And it was probably about 3:30 in the morning, and I came across a patch of black ice.
Oh boy!
My car slid off the road, and I ended up hitting a tree. I got ejected from the vehicle, and I suffered many life-threatening injuries. I was in a coma for 4 days.
Wow.
And I woke up and my parents told me that my good friend passed away in the accident.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I had an experience sliding on black ice. It's not fun.
No.
And it's out of your control.
Yeah.
When it happened to me, you know, questions people raise are, were you speeding? Oh, you should be going slower. But until it happens to them, they need to understand that black ice, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, you can be just as careful as possible, and it just happens. So, you know, I definitely can feel your pain, and so sorry to know that you lost your friend.
Yeah.
How did that impact you? Because I know there was a lot of shame. Was it shame and guilt at one time that you expressed?
Yeah. It happened in the year 2005.
Mm-hmm.
It's just almost 11 years from that day, and there's not a second that goes by that I don't think about it and miss my friend, and I try to honor him. I bring this card with me everywhere. It's a card that I was given by his father. His name was Richard Lee Bronson. He was 23 years old when he lost his life, and he was pursuing his dreams. And
show the audience again.
From that day on, we all make choices in life, and my choice from that day on was to honor him and carry on his legacy and try to make a difference in this world, because obviously we know people like to go out and have fun and celebrate, and there's sometimes driving involved, and I took full responsibility. I should have not been driving that night after having a few alcoholic beverages, and I took full responsibility, and I was charged with second-degree manslaughter with a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol, and I lost almost 4 years of my life.
I like the way you said you took responsibility, because it could happen to anyone. You know, we can just be leaving a function. It could happen. You could be the victim. You could be the one that's driving home and someone hit you, or the other side. So the fact is we have to be more aware. And I'm glad you have the courage, you know, to be here and to talk about your story, because this definitely helps us. It inspires us, you know, to know that there's definitely a change. You know, when you make mistakes, you know, there's definitely opportunity to change and to actually make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
Because through your story, this can help us to know what we can do to be alert and be aware. It's about awareness.
Yep.
So I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Very touching, emotional story. So
yeah, it's just it's the only way I knew. Like from that day on, my life took on a new role. It's not only about Mike Panus anymore. It's my friend Richard Lee Bronson, who you know, tragically lost his life that night. And originally, I started speaking out to high schools around prom time, and I did that just to give back, to try to hopefully help one person make a better decision than I did on that tragic night. Over time, I was contacted by people that heard me speak, and they just said, you have a gift of speaking in front of audiences. And that's how I kind of brought on the whole role of motivational speaker, because it's about life in general and just treating people with respect.
Absolutely.
That's what I strive to do.
And they were very motivated by your story. And it's very important, especially for the youth. I mean, I tell you, I used to go out on New Year's. I used to go out to the clubs, and I loved to party and all this stuff. And I tell you, I'm scared now. You know, I'm scared now with the technology, all the texting and driving, everything else going on. People are distracted. So drinking while driving is one thing. Now you can worry about texting while driving, and people are sleeping while driving and eating while driving. It's just everything going on. So it's just a time that, like I said, it can happen to anyone. We have to be aware, and we have to be very, very stay guarded. You're here to share your story.
Yep. Yeah, just I made decisions from that point on. You know, I no longer drink, and I love to go out and have fun and listen to music and dance. But you know, I'm
so you
just
stopped drinking. Period.
Yeah,
I
don't drink at all. And you know, if my friends want to be out, they have a designated driver. So
absolutely, designated driver. I just wrote a song too the other day about don't text and drive. I think I'm gonna write a song about that, about the designated driver. That's important. Very important, because we just have to take ownership, responsibility. Because many times that, you know, you might get in your car, you might think that you just came from a club or came from a function, and you're like, I can make it home. It's okay. I'm only a mile away. But more accidents happen the closer you are to home. Studies show that. So it's okay to say, you take over the wheel. Or, you know, can I just crash on your couch? Can I just have a cat nap? I need to sleep this off. We have to be aware. We have to take responsibility, because that one incident, right? it can just change your life.
It's been a long road. Right. And, you know, there's not a second that goes by that I don't think about it. And, you know, I took away a son and a brother and a cousin and a friend from a family, and I'm able to move on with my life. And inside, that still never goes away. You know, it's an emotional, tragic event that happened in my life, but I'm trying to do whatever I can to make positive of a negative situation and give back and help any way that I can. So.
And I like the fact that you turned that experience, that negative experience, into a positive. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the beauty of it. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Or maybe I should say, what's your short-term goal? Because it might be next month. You're doing something fabulous. You're doing something fabulous today, being here on my show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just want to be a household name across the country, definitely in 5 years. I also have a big goal to pursue television as well.
Okay.
Down the road.
Any mentors? Like, would you like any specific motivational speakers?
Tony Robbins is one of the better ones, and just I probably should do a little more paying attention to some other motivational speakers. But you know, I just want to brand myself and be my own, you know, motivational speaker, and I want people to know me down the road as a great motivational speaker who is, you know, willing to give back and help others. So
as far as your goals, you said you want it in 5 years, perhaps, maybe sooner.
Yeah.
You see yourself doing motivational speaking. You also mentioned film. So tell us about your film experience, because I think that you told me a little bit about your experience as a featured actor, a featured background extra.
Yeah, I just had an opportunity. There was a big movie that was being made up in Boston, and I was selected to be an extra, and met some amazing people. You know, we were talking earlier. I met Elon Trotman, who's a phenomenal
phenomenal
artist.
Yes,
absolutely. And you know, we've established a good friendship, and look forward to, you know, keeping the friendship going with him. And
I remember, like, 20 years ago, I was in this movie, Project something. I can't remember the name, but it was with Ricci. What's her name? Nicole Ricci.
Yeah.
And I played a little schoolgirl, and I sat on that set for almost 15 hours. And I still have my check. I think I made $50.
Yeah.
Drove all the way to Boston for $50.
Yeah.
I barely had enough money to get there, you know, my gas. But it was just an experience behind it. Yeah. And I was so mesmerized because it's like the language you learn, the terminology, the people. I remember seeing everybody and all these stars. Oh, look at her, look at him. Then after a while, you're like, okay, I want to do this full time.
Yeah.
So you have to start somewhere, right? Yeah. And I think you'll be good because you're on the path right now to doing that. By your quest of speaking publicly. So, and that's what acting's about.
Yeah.
About being a good speaker.
And I want to have a television show about giving back and helping others. So yeah, that's down the road.
That'd be awesome. There's a lot of takers out there, right? Takers. So this is what the show is about too. You know, a platform. Someone gave me a platform years ago. Actually, if he's listening, Mr. Woody Dixon. I was this nervous girl coming on the show. I had my little team. I used to coach Double Dutch, and my team at the time won championship, and they wanted to interview me, and I was this little girl sitting here shaking around, you know. Yeah. But the point I'm making is that he brought me on and inspired me, and I didn't think I would ever get on TV again after that because I was so nervous. Yeah. And he told me, he said, you know what? He said, I see a lot of potential in you. You're going to go far. He said, but just remember where you came from and always give back. So when you said that statement earlier, I just had to kind of piggyback off that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was his statement then, give back.
Yep.
And I like that. And you're going to go far too. You have a zealous spirit about you, and very, very sincere with your story. Very humble.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we don't acknowledge our mistakes. We like to blame on the environment, blame people on this, blame for this, that. But no, I like the fact you took ownership.
That's the biggest thing. My two, inspirations. Actually, 3. I have, my biological mother that I never knew. I miss her every day. And my friend that lost his life early because of a selfish decision that I made. And now I have a beautiful 2-year-old daughter who
so nice.
I want to show her the best role model and how to treat people. We go out everywhere and I interact with everyone. And I'm friendly, and she does the same thing. So just want to be the best role model for her as well.
I know she'll be proud of you.
Yeah.
Definitely. So as far as having a family, is this challenging with your career as far as being a motivational speaker? How do you actually tie in everything? Because I know for myself, it's just me, and it's challenging for myself.
Yeah.
So you have a daughter, you know, you're
Yeah.
a single dad. How do you do it?
I have a beautiful daughter who I'm a single father to half of the time, 50% of the time, and I spend every minute with her on the days that I have her, and then
Nice.
on my time that I don't have her, that's when I get busy.
Get busy.
When she's sleeping at night, I'm up all hours.
Grinding, putting the grind in. That's what we call it, right? The grind.
Like last night when you sent me a message to say that we're going to be here filming,
Exactly.
Almost 1 o'clock in the morning, I responded right back.
Listen, that's exactly how it is sometimes. I tell you, last minute things, you know, It's about the grind. It's about just being ready for the moment. And I have a slogan too. I says, don't wait for the moment, create the moment.
Yeah. And
so a lot of times, last minute things come up. And you have to be ready for opportunity. And so I'm glad you are here.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't want to cancel.
No.
And sometimes I'm awake too early in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm doing mental work, you know. So definitely.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that because time is limited.
Time is limited, absolutely.
And when my daughter is sleeping, that's when I take advantage of time to get work done.
You're thinking. She's sleeping, you're thinking.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't want to miss any time with her because I just want to be the best father possible to her, and also I want to give her the best life possible by pursuing my goals and dreams.
Absolutely.
And so that's I'm just working hard. It doesn't happen overnight where you become Tony Robbins or a well-known motivational speaker or a well-known TV show host or an actor. It just takes a lot of hard work and determination and drive.
I can see you going far. Definitely going far. Everybody be on the lookout for Michael Panis. Now, what would you leave your audience? You have to leave them with a tagline, slogan. What would it be? Defines Mike Panis.
Yeah, I have a website if y'all want to go check it out. It's mikepanis.com. Gives a little bit of background, biography about myself, how I became a motivational speaker, and what my motivation is. And my number one slogan is just life is a gift. Every single day, every second that I have on this earth is a gift. I'm working on a book as well that I'm hoping to finish in the next 6 months. It's called Miracle from Day One. And like I said, I lost my biological mom when I was born, almost 3 months premature. My mom passed away at the age of 27 of cancer. Gonna just share, a little background history about my life, and that book will tell the story. And my slogan is life is a gift. And
life is a gift. I love that.
Don't waste a second.
That's the time is the essence, right?
Yeah.
Don't wait, create. And that's what he's doing. That's what we're doing today. So thank you for listening, everybody. And you guys, you know how to find him. Like you said, give your website one more time, please. Give the audience one more time.
MikePanus.com, MikePanus.com. And you can find me on there. And hopefully you can come hear me speak in the near future.
Okay. And we're definitely going to do a follow-up interview with you too soon. So I'd like to definitely have you back.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you again too
thank you
for having me. It was an honor.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Amazing.